Jay Pendleton, MedTech Voice. I'm here with Dr. Choll Kim for 5 good minutes on MTV. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Good to see you again. We were talking a little bit before and over the last few weeks around your journey, starting your own practice. And can you talk about, for number one, your experience, lessons learned, kind of like your biggest surprise, biggest disappointment, but then like kind of where's this going?
My journey's been interesting because I did a PhD before I went to medical school, and then after medical school, I did an academic internship residency. I went to the Mayo Clinic for a fellowship, and I came right back to the university. I didn't even look for other jobs. I just came right back and was on faculty. So I've been in academia for a very long time. And after about 8 years, there was just a lot of administrative kind of burdens, a lot of administrative obstacles that made me question whether or not I'd be able to do more development, like thinking of new ways to do minimally invasive surgery. And believe it or not, it's easier in private practice sometimes than being part of a very large academic institution with lots of rules.
That's right.
So the first thing I did when I left is I could much more in earnest work with our industry colleagues to help develop the minimally invasive platform. And that's been a great experience, but you know what was hard? Being in private practice, because we get zero, I'm talking zero, education, preparation, and support to deal with the non-academic side of running a practice. So I spent a long time just learning that all on my own.
How did you learn these things that probably aren't taught in medical school? It's like it's running a business.
You ever seen that old Western where like John Wayne teaches a kid how to swim?
Yes.
You know what he does? He took the kid, threw him in the water, and goes, now move your arms and kick your legs. There you go. So that's how it happened. I found a lot of great things about being in private practice, but I found something else that's really disturbing. Every year, the insurance companies are more emboldened. Now, we're moving toward like insurance-directed healthcare.
Insurance-directed healthcare.
Instead of physician-directed healthcare. And even at this conference, I see people talking about why they do one surgery over another based on what insurance coverage allows. And I got to the point where I couldn't take it anymore. Every year, insurance figures out a way to reimburse the physician a little bit less. And every year, the surgeon works a little bit harder to make up for it. So, 22 years ago when I first started practice, I got up to about 200 cases a year. And I was considered a very active, successful surgeon. Guess how many surgeries I do now? 200. If I did 200 and compared myself with my contemporaries, I'd be in the lower 50th percentile because my colleagues now do 300 to 400 cases a year.
Because they have to
keep up, and they think it's kind of normal, but I can just tell you, it is really difficult to take excellent care of patients when you're running around with your head cut off. And somebody like me that likes to take their time, triple check everything, it doesn't work out very well for me. So I had to create a model where I can still provide the care that I'm providing with the style of care that I do, which is kind of lots of minimally invasive stuff, lots of new stuff, things that may take a little bit longer and take longer just to even figure out whether or not it's useful for a particular patient. And the only way I could, after much trial and error, the only way I can really do that is stop taking insurance so that now I can just take care of patients how I want.
That's right.
And that in and of itself has been another learning opportunity where, same thing, somebody just threw me into the deep end and told me to move my arms and legs. And now that I've kind of learned how to tread water, it's one of the best things that I've done because I can legitimately provide the kind of care that I am used to providing without feeling like I'm really losing out.
If you say no to insurance, you have to say yes to social media. I don't know how you could find the right patients, or because social media is not about who you know, it's who knows you.
Exactly.
Or what you know.
Yep.
It's who knows you and what you can do for them.
Yep.
So as it relates to your practice, social media is a big deal, and I think you do a great job. Well, I can't thank you enough for just carving out a little bit of time. I know you're busy on these shows. It's important for you to get back to the regularly scheduled programming, but we certainly appreciate your friendship. We hope to do more projects together, like on the golf course and beyond. That was fun.
That was
a lot
fun.
of fun. Thanks for this time.
Thank you for everything.
Good
Keep
to
up
see
the
you.
great work.